This is Janet. She's a very special girl. A lot of what we're doing in this school is starting with her, because she's leading the way for the other deaf students, and in some ways she's actually leading the way for the whole school, because the whole school is coming behind this girl and preparing the way for her future education. Her secondary education is actually driving us into helping a lot of other children and even staff who are working with us, because to get the school to that standard, we're actually having to train teachers as well. This girl is having a transformational effect on many people's lives. And so that's why we wanted you to meet Janet, and we need your help to get the school ready for Janet for next year and for all the other people who are trailing behind her. She's leading the way into the future. Thank you, Janet. So you've met Janet. Janet is, like I said, leading the way for this school. We're heading into a transition. We are involved in an amazing little school here in northern Vanuatu, Naomi, my wife, and I. I work in medical work. I'm a pilot, but Naomi's very involved, and I'm also partly involved in this amazing school, which is not only a primary school but a special needs school. As you can see, we're dealing with the deaf and some other special needs children. It's an amazing school also because of the incredible academic results that we've had. It's in a very remote place, and yet we're leading the country in some ways in some of these developments in terms of academic performance, and also being able to teach the deaf. That's something that's not happening in most of the other schools in Vanuatu, so we're leading the way in that area. But we particularly need your help during the next 6 months. We need help. We're asking God to impress people to help us, because during the next 6 months we're going through a very important, a very critical transition for the school, because Janet is leading the way. It's time for us to get her ready for secondary education. And not only is Janet going to be going to secondary education, she has nowhere else in the country to go, by the way, but there are a whole lot of other non-deaf children, non-special needs children who are trailing behind her, who also want that, and even staff who need further training. So as we go into this next year, we're changing gear in many ways. We want to be able to help our teachers more, our staff more, our medical staff more with further education. We even have students that are coming from other schools that want to go beyond primary, and we need to be able to help Janet and the other deaf students that are with us. This is going to happen. It has to happen in the next 6 months, starting in the beginning of July and going through to the end of December. This year we have to have this transition in place. This is a transition that's going to involve courses for our teachers to get them up to a high standard, to a more international standard that's going to enable us to project into the future. We're going to have more spiritual, more Christian materials that are more in the style of open learning, and a lot of homeschool type material that we're going to be using. Some excellent material, some of it including ACE, some of it including some other materials, Light Education Ministries materials, and Matthew C. Some of these materials that are going to enable us to have a higher standard of education. We need your help. We also need classrooms. We need people to support us with a fly and build to get a classroom up that we can accommodate the larger number of students that are coming. And also we need to get our teachers up to scratch, particularly those younger ages, because they're going to be the ones that are going to be laying a different platform for the future. We need special help in the next 6 months. We're praying that God will impress people to help us, because this is a very urgent, very special need, very particular mission that's taking place in this area, and we need special help during the next 6 months. If you want to take advantage of this giving opportunity, or you feel like God is calling you to help us in some way, please contact us, pray for us, let us know that you're on side, and that we are all working together to make this thing happen.